Welcome to this weekly healing color card reading, and let's have a look right away at the two cards that are coming out for the next week ahead for us, both as a collective and on an individual level. Of course, this is a general reading, so go with what resonates with you 100% and then just leave the rest behind. The first card that is coming out is the silver card, card number 27, Be Persistent. And the other card coming out is Pearl, card number 25, saying connect to the divine. So right away I'm thinking that next week we have a very cosmic energy, a very important cosmic energy coming in. We are going to find that time traveling is an issue that will start to pop up in our minds, because all of a sudden while we are at work or in the supermarket or just having dinner, we find that yes, we are of course present in that situation, but we are also present at a different level that we perhaps cannot define yet. But it feels very relaxing, it feels very natural, it feels very simple. So let's have a look at what the silver card is telling us specifically. And here there is a clear reference, I sense, to the silver lining we have with Mother Earth that is going through our feet into the ground, into Mother Earth, and where we have gold connecting with our crown chakra from our heads and moving out into space. And so here we are getting a sign that we are very much present on planet Earth right now. We have to look into what kind of role it is that we are playing, both as a collective and also in our individual lives. What is it that we want to do while we are here with all the possibilities that we have? And I hope that you get this shiny effect. It's very beautiful actually from both of the cards. There's a shining effect here, and there is some kind of crystallining effect coming in as well. It is as if we are opening up to becoming more crystalline creatures actually, that there are some parts of our DNA that are opening up now with information that we have never had access to before. And as we are in very exciting times when it comes to our structures as creatures, where we are actually taking more light in than ever before, and which is also why that we see a lot more focus on what we eat and what we drink and what we do with our bodies, because there's actually a deeper meaning of that. So when we start to change the patterns of our lives in that area, we can actually start to take more light in. That means plasma from the sun that is holding information and energy for us as to where to go in life. You can also call it enlightenment or an awakening, however that resonates with you on a more personal level, but definitely on a collective level, we will see that we are getting more information in as to how to behave here on planet Earth, what it is that we want to do. And it's like we are being informed about that now. There's new information coming in for us. There's much more light coming in, and that is connecting to us in a way where we will feel these aha moments. Maybe on an individual level, you'll feel for the next week ahead that, just all of a sudden you have the solution on a problem that you might have had for years in an area of your life. And or it can be that you are just getting new ideas and you have no idea how you got inspired to receive these ideas, to actually make these ideas pop up in your head. So it's a very exciting week next week, because it seems as if there are many doors opening up to us. So very exciting. And as always, what the number on the card is for you on a personal level, definitely go with that. But 27 is what we have, is the number that we have here, and 2 + 7 is 9. So there's something telling me here that we are at the end of something, that we are wrapping things up in one on one level of information, and now we're being prepared for the next level. So something is being wrapped up here. There's something that we are being prepared to see now before we are taking on a whole new level of information about our entire existence. And moving on to the next card, the Pearl card, we have here the number 25, and that makes 7. So actually number 7 is connecting our logical thinking with higher thinking. And also this card says connect to the divine. So here it is really about maybe meditating and pausing a little bit upon the information or ideas that we are receiving this week, that we are having free access now to enter into divine realms, other dimensions, where we have never really been before in our minds, or perhaps even for some of you, you are actually experiencing it. You are seeing it just as you are seeing your whole 3D physical life playing out. That depends, of course, because we are all on different levels. We are not advancing all at the same time. But on a collective level here, there is something opening up where all of us will actually have more free access to just speak to ourselves, because I think that's what we all do once in a while, where we are having this inner conversation with ourselves. But that is actually conversations between ourselves and our higher self. And through our higher self, we are ready to move further out in cosmos right now, perhaps receiving information from other planets, solar systems, whatever it is, and also whatever it may be for you on a personal level. You definitely have to go with that, because you could be one of the more important light workers or starseeds who are here to help advance humanity to a level where we again can communicate freely between realms and dimensions and universes and all of that. So definitely listen to that. And on a collective level, I sense that we will start to accept that logic may not be logic in, the more capitalistic way that we have been raised in our society to believe, but that it is more about logical thinking on a cosmic level. It's opening up completely new doors by changing that entire concept about what logic really is and what it means. So for those of you who want to dive more into that, definitely go with that. But for the next week ahead, we are really opening up. And also I would like to add, especially for the Pearl card over here, that perhaps if you had some special gift or talent that you've always kept hidden from the outside world, maybe it's time now for you to start opening up to all of those skills that you have hidden there. And don't be shy, and just, take a leap of faith and have that conversation with your inner self and your higher self as to where to take those skills right now, because it's like we have all the opportunities now to open up to more hidden sides of ourselves. And that absolutely also goes for us as a collective, that now we're starting to communicate out more hidden sides of ourselves, and that we are finally finding out that we are all very unique, and also as a collective that we have so many possibilities if we just accept the uniqueness in life and being on this planet and starting to see all the magic in it. So let's pull an extra card to see if these two colors have more to add, if there's anything else we need to know for the next week ahead. But definitely try to tune in and meditate on what's coming up for you on an individual level, and that maybe it is time also to share it whenever you feel ready for that, because I sense that there's an opening to that as well, that there's more acceptance of what could be going out there in cosmos, and all the talks about, you know, UFO and any other kind of life in cosmos, and also what could be going on in other galaxies and universes. I feel that there is truly an opening up to that. Of course, not 100%, but there is definitely a very significant beginning of that. So the card that is coming out for us is this card, Whale and Orca Elders. And it's saying, share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. Yes, and so we are here in the water element. I don't know if you can see in the picture, but it's like there's a pyramid over here with a portal. So it's like there is a new deep wisdom coming in for us, referring again to the silver card over here, and where we need to be persistent when something is coming in and we just feel that it is true and it is something that we need to take action on, or at least to seek more information out on that. We definitely have to go with that. So we have to trust it more, and we have to go all the way, because these whales are showing us as symbols of deep wisdom that there is more, that we need to dive deeper in our own inner water of wisdom, because there's so much more to everything about our existence here on the earth, coming in through our DNA, opening up more information to us, and we should really just take a deep dive into that and seek out more. Like, life is adventurous. I feel they're saying here to us, it's magic, there's more. Don't you want to know where you're coming from, where you originate from? Because there's so much more between heaven and earth, and also heaven and water, actually, right? So imagine that we have these pyramids from Egypt, actually underwater as well, deep planted in the ocean. Like, there is so much more here that we could investigate on and look into. So go with that, and also, like this card says, share what you feel is right. Share your piece of DNA information coming in. Share it with others, because we are connecting more to the divine now than ever, and we are beginning to be ready to take in such new information. So I'm wishing you all a very exciting week ahead. Tune in to yourself and your higher self. Follow that dialogue going on in there, and dive deeper into what may be showing up for you on a personal level. And take care of yourselves out there. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.